Good morning. It's breakfast. Hi, Nene. The chop is rubbish. Finished before I came here. How are you, doll? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday from gloomy Johannesburg. How are you doing, Nene? How are you? Hi, I'm Paul. Happy Thursday to be home right now. That's kissing Paul. Are you at the office? Are you at the office, Paul? Up a goal, good gloomy. Hi, NLM. Hello from Botswana. I'm good. How are you? How are you, Sim? How are you, Ozzy? How's it going in bots? You know, I've never been to Botswana. I've never been to Botswana. What a shame. What a shame. Ke tlo go tla enele, ke tlo go tla ke ete ke je monate, ke tle maitapolosong ko Botswana. Itse ke tlo go tla. Ke tlo go tla ke tle maitapolosong. Hi Lily, happy Thursday. How are you, Mukhaito? Happy Thursday from gloomy Johannesburg. How are you, Ngwana Kogai? My sister, I always say Ngwana Kogai ke lebala go motho na mo gona. Mara age mates ne, really age mates. But yes, not at half 4. Aski, si mara chaile, es maran sun tlo dula mo trafficking. Sorry mpo. And when it rains, people in Joburg just don't know how to drive. So, strength to you, babe. Sorry. Strength to you. But I just wanted to come in here, guys, do a live and say hello since we didn't have a vlog today. But I also was saying to you guys on the vlog that I want to make these sessions a bit regular than not, you know, so we can close off the year strong. So I was gonna have a live sometime this weekend. It just happened to be perfect. Name of YouTube have never been to Botswana, right? And Botswana is our neighbor. Botswana is our neighbor. Our only neighboring countries I've been to Lesotho once, Mozambique as well, and Swaziland. I don't know how I skipped Botswana. I never thought of Botswana. I used to go to Zimbabwe, Botswana. Zambia is a bit further. But yeah, I need to visit there. No, Botswana, it's on my bucket list. When the time is right, I shall be traveling there. What's wrong with this pot? Guys, I'm cooking African dishes. Guys, so lamb bones. I'm literally just making lamb bones. I also bought stew because I want meat. I want to eat meat. Yeah, it's coming together. And then kamabel. I won't say ting because I see ting hakabidisa. Yeah, so I'm just making it kamabele, so we're making that together. But not the full thing, I'm just showing you guys. I'm just also just here to yep. Let's yep, guys. I saw something on TikTok that made me think, or not threw me off, just made me think. I'm good. Hey, now it's again I don't wanna lie. Because when I was at the shops earlier, this guy was chatting to this gentleman, and he said to me, I asked him, was there a weather warning? I said, yeah, they warned us. Really? But when I decided of not checking the weather, so I had no idea that it's going to be raining so hard. It was literally a mini storm that we experienced earlier. I think around 1-2. Hey, it was pouring. It was a mini storm. It was dark. I think it was a weather warning, but We just thank God, or we pray to God that is not, we're not going to experience situations like Jamaica. Oh, guys, pray for Jamaica as well. Ew. We're saying the same thing with that jet, we're just happy that we won't, experience that kind of weather. And then, please do come, sis. It's raining too heavily in Botswana. I will, my sis. I will. And it's raining also in Botswana. Heavily. Hey, guys, I must check the weather. I still haven't checked it after I had heard about this weather warnings. So I want to keep this. Should I keep it here? Leave it here. No, because that's in the I want to make my bed. Guys. I don't know if it's the way it is. Hobby says fermented for those that are not aware. I don't know if there's different ways of hobby deciding. Lily, you probably know, ne? I know one way that my mother taught me. You just literally mix bupi limabele and you just leave it for about 3 days, or in a dark place in your home, or dark warm place in your house. 2 to 3 days, and then high bela. Then that's when you can mix tlhabego eole mabele. That's how, ne? That's how you make ting. Is there any other way, guys? Besides that's not been a bidisa. Besides the way I dira ting ka mabele siri ka same, not that way. Is there any other way to ferment it properly, like for a number of days, besides mix pap? Because I get a bupi, and I'm wondering, is there any other way? I wanted to ask my mom, but now that I'm on the live with you guys, maybe somebody can tell me. Let me take out pizza. Yeah, my baby. I'm just making it here in a small wakey. It's just me and Heidi, because I stay for a papa, get my bella papa is a motor. Also, but maybe on Saturday, because I want to eat motohanis, eating my bella. That's why I give it a bit is a getting. Oh, okay. I'll ask my mom though. I'll share with you guys on the vlog if there's any other way. There should be. It can't just be pap, because remember pap or bupi came in South Africa with the Portuguese. So after Mapukisa came to South Africa, that's when Papa or Milis was into South Africa. So I'm sure our forefathers were making another way. True. Now we can also be this akama velefel. How Nene? How babes? Just add water without ne? Please let us know. That's my stew. I don't know if you guys can see nicely, but my light is on. It's looking healthy. Let me just put on more meat. More meat, more water. Don't judge me. I've already spiced the meat. And I spice it differently to the bones. Here, what did I put? Let me see. What did I put in here? In the stew, I spiced it with Cajun spice, aromat, herbs. Yeah, spices. That's what I used. And then what else did I put? What's that sauce? Soy sauce, and a bit of this new Japanese thingy. Hold on. Is it Japanese? It's Korean or English. Flying goose. It's so popular now. I don't know why it's popular. I think it's popular on TikTok. I get to be from where? Flying goose brand. Super sour. It is sour and but it's hot. This thing is not hot. Well, according to my taste bud, this thing is not hot at all. I saw they also have different flavors. I saw it at Woolies. I don't know if they have it at Checkers. So that's how I spiced this stew, because I wanted the flavor to be different versus the bones. In the bones, I'm gonna show you guys the bones now. In the bones, I wanted it to be like just plain, as plain as possible. I only put garlic, which I should put here as well actually. I put crushed garlic, I put herbs and salt, and what else? That's it actually. Yeah, and salt, because I wanted it to have a bit of a different taste. So it's almost like we're going to be eating two different dishes, but it's one dish, if you get me. Women are complaining about these days. Hey, yeah, pap is it's a bit heavy, especially if you don't gym. If you gym, it's better because it fuels you, especially if you do a lot of cardio, if you run, whatever. It's better if you eat pap if you gym. If you don't gym, yeah, it can be a bit heavy. It's heavy starch. It's healthier than many other starches, but it's a bit heavy. But it's good. Are you a chef, Nene, to lecture here about cooking? No, she's not lecturing. Oh, Africa. I asked a question. I asked a question, is there any other way to make ting besides the way I know? She's not lecturing. So that's what she was telling us about. And if you don't like the Cosma Belly, mix it with my. I love Cosma Belly. What did you say, Nele? Did you tell us? The same way you doll. Oh, there we go. The same way doll, you mix it with warm water, put in warm water for 3. Oh, perfect, girl. I'm going to do exactly that. I don't like the fine my belly. I'm going to show you guys now. I only like the Cosma belly. That's my favorite. That's the one I grew up eating. I want to add garlic, but here with the stew. But I don't want to add garlic since I added crushed garlic on the other one. Let's add garlic powder to a bit. I'm going to give it to very on to my belly. Get some my belly. Get some of that's a lot. Did I put salt here? Let's put a bit of salt. Thanks. Yeah, but how are you guys? How's your Thursday? Besides the rain, tell us where are you joining life from? Tell us, dolls, where are you joining the life from? Let me get my belly. Let me show you guys. This is the mabele that I'm making, and I haven't even opened it as yet. This is mabele ati. The most healthiest thing out there, guys. So let me just open it. I want to put it in the or get later after the live. Yeah, I'll do that. So let us do that. Let me boil water first. Let's get the lemon yet, but it's in there. I'm coming back, guys. Let me just boil water. Let's boil the water. I guess I'm going to tell you guys how to do it. Show you what I'm doing. Where are you joining the live from? And how's your Thursday? My Thursday has been great. It has been good. Let me move away from the noise of the kettle a bit. My Thursday has been good. I have a very, not the battery dying, but I still have a bit of battery. I had a very nice Thursday morning. I went to the gym as usual, and I did like a mini breakfast solidate, and yeah, I just went to the shops and I came back, and yeah, so it's been good. Nothing hectic. I'm on leave, so I'm relaxing, guys. One thing that I've noticed that ever since being on leave, one thing that is standing out for me is the fact that I'm not exhausted. I don't have to take sleep. and there's nothing different, or nothing different. Sleeping pattern is not different. I'm sleeping at the same time and waking up at the same time. Then I would usually sleep and wake up when I go to work. So I don't know if it's the fact that the work stress, I'm relieved of the work stress, because I'm the type of person that when I go on leave, I forget. Okay, I forget. I forget about work. I consciously make an effort to forget. I know sometimes it's not easy, it can be hard, depending what's going on. But yeah, I've got other things in my personal life that are going on that I rather need to focus my energy on versus worrying about office work. But yeah, I'm on leave and I'm enjoying my Thursday. But I also wanted, that's why I said to you guys, let's cook in here. But I also wanted to come and just chat to you guys. And I saw something earlier, two things on TikTok that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I saw one video of this gent who was saying, basically it's his food, it's in his clothes. I would play it here, but it's in his clothes. So I'll just paraphrase what he was saying. He was basically just calling out adults, I think maybe adults and young adults, or like teenagers also, I think. But he was calling us South Africans as a whole, and he's just really I'm in Roodepoort. And how's the weather? How's the weather in Roodepoort? Is it raining? You did that side as well? Yeah, come on now. Guys, it was a big storm. But what I'm saying is what that gent was saying, he's basically calling us South Africans. And his title was something along the lines of South Africans have a drinking problem and they will not admit it. Something like that. That's what the title of the TikTok was. Ne? He said that, and let me bring the pup. Let me bring the pup closer. The pup, the water in here. I'm gonna make my video in there. I'm just putting water in here. And put it a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna let the water boil again. I don't know, this is how I make it. Unene at I'm in Kempton Park is also, I'm also cooking supper. What are you making? What are you making? And is it raining that side as well, Nene? What are you making for supper? I've been raining, but it has stopped. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. It also stopped this side, but it's still gloomy and cloudy. Personally, guys, I love this weather, ne? But I don't want it every day. 4 days is enough. Not every day, but I personally love this kind of weather. It's giving, let's chill, let's relax, let's, cuddle. Let's cuddle and cuddle and cuddle. I love it. Orin Freddy, hi Freddy. I was just saying, let us know where in the world are you joining the live from. But yeah, so back to the TikTok story. So this gent was basically saying, as I just said, he was just saying that South Africans, we have a drinking problem, and we will just not admit it. And he seems young. He seems like a young child. And for me, it was like he's actually crashing out. Imagine a child crashing out on behalf of adults, guys, because I was like, hey, So, now, personally, I think for some time I was in denial about that statement, because South Africa has a drinking problem, or South Africans have a drinking problem. I think at some point I was in denial, or I was not in agreement. Let me not say in denial, I was not in agreement. But of late, I'm like, it's giving, no, we have a problem. And anyway, in this video, then he was just calling out, he was just emphasizing and making a clear statement that, guys, you can, for example, you cannot go to a funeral and drink at the grave site, because he's saying people go to funerals, they can't even wait to even go. I think there's this culture of aftertears, which I don't like, guys. I don't like. I must actually stop going to aftertears. I get it finally. Or give them more for a minimum of 30 minutes and just go. But anyway, he's saying you can't, people nowadays can't even attend a funeral and wait for the aftertears. They will drink to a graveside. They will drink alcohol. I'm like, what is that? And he also was mentioning the fact that I think he attended a parents meeting or something, or a school, oh no, it was a graduation, I think, like a graduation ceremony, and the parents decided to throw a little umcimbi, of course inviting other parents or families, all those were there, and they came there with cooler bags. He lost it. That's the reason why he made that video. He lost it and he said, no, you guys have a problem. It's like a graduation. The parents decided to make him for the child, and you rock up to this event with a cooler bag. It's not a party, yeah. It's not like a party. It's just a little crash, and then a cooler bag. And he's like, no, guys, this is just not right. You guys have a problem. You want to drink everywhere. And then of course the comment section was, people were just coming out and telling us their stories. Omonye Uti, she went on a school trip, and she went there as a supervising aunt, I think, because the parents of the child couldn't go to this event. It's raining, yeah, really nice. Rice and chicken veggies. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice, Nene. And so she went to supervise her niece or whoever she went to supervise them. And she said, guys, she had to now look after almost like 4 children because the parents of the other children were drunk on the school trip. Yeah, they were drunk to a point when they were leaving the trip, coming back home. 3 or 4 children got into wrong buses because abazali banxilile. And she picked it up because she's a child, and she's like, this child that made this comment is about 20. I could not believe my eyes. I could not believe my eyes. I'm like, guys, do we have a problem as South Africans? Do we have a drinking problem as South Africans? And if we do, guys, can we check ourselves? Can we check ourselves? Can we check ourselves? And let's be honest with ourselves. Oh, can we just check ourselves, guys? Let's be honest. That story disturbed me. We do have a drinking problem. Let's admit. Have a focus thing. Have a focus thing, guys. And this child was basically saying, when these people are called out for having a problem, a drinking problem as South Africans, they are defensive, but we are judging them. And this guy's like, no, we're not judging you guys. Zero at the end of the day. Because what the hell? Hey? At this point, people are gonna go to court drunk. They're gonna go to court drunk. Serious matters. They're gonna handle serious matters under the influence. What is the reason? Hey? And I also don't like this thing that we do also as South Africans, people that consume alcohol. Whenever you meet a person who says no, they don't drink alcohol, why do we make them feel, or why do we make slight comments? Oh, I don't know how you survive life. Oh, like, those are necessary comments, guys. No, the whole country can't be drunk. The other people, there must be people that drink and there must be people that don't drink. Right. My belly is giving mutong, and I don't want to talk. Let's put more. I'm gonna put this in the thingy. There you go. Okay, let me just leave it for now. I think it's fine. Don't tell her. vinegar. I don't like it with vinegar, but I'm gonna put a little bit of vinegar just for that sour taste. That's how we do it. Nana, I remember Kanako, COVID, people didn't have money for food, but as soon as the business was open, they queued. That's when I was like, South Africa. True. That's how COVID, I think, exposed us. I think it did expose us, like, if we're being honest. It exposed us, well, we can't live without alcohol. They exposed us. And please, it's sad. Yeah, I think we need to self-introspect regarding alcohol, guys. And let's just, I don't know, don't let the alcohol control you. Control the alcohol. As soon as it controls you, you can't handle it. I highly suggest that we call it quits. I don't drink any. I'm always made to feel uncomfortable for it. Exactly my point, Lily. Exactly my point. Why can't we accommodate people that don't drink? Don't accommodate. Just let it be normal to be around people that don't drink alcohol. There are a lot of people that I've known growing up. For example, my mother doesn't drink alcohol, but whenever we have a family meeting and whatnot, my mother is there sitting with us and she's chilled. And well, a lot of her cousins used to ridicule her, but I think now everybody's used to it. They just don't bother her and make slight comments anymore. I think it's quite important because some people are not that strong. You don't know what their situation is. Maybe that person is also trying to quit alcohol, or they are a recovering addict. I think we just need to be sensitive and mindful when it comes to that, because you can say one or two words, and words are powerful. If you know, words are very powerful. You can say something so small to you and it will trigger that person, and the person is back into drinking alcohol. So let's just be mindful, since we have realized that we have a drinking problem in South Africa. I'm doing my absolute best to be mindful as well when I'm around people that don't drink alcohol, to make sly comments, or to just to make them uncomfortable. Yes. Hey guys, I think we just need to introspect it. It just didn't make sense to me. Why the culture in, especially the aftertaste, guys? It's okay. Can't we just cancel it? Can we just cancel that culture? Hey, let's just go home after the funeral. Let's leave the bereaved family to deal with their grief. I don't think it's correct. Or if you want to chill, to do something, go and chill somewhere at a pub or something with your friends. I don't know. Let's just not make sure. Anyway, guys, it's boiling nicely. And then should I put the cabbage? Yeah, it's time to put the cabbage in the bones. Let's put the cabbage in the bones. I'm really not going to spice the bones further. Let's do this. Oh, guys, I need new pot. I'm like eating pizza. I'm not going to put the whole cabbage because I want to eat some of it. I think I'm going to put white pepper in there as well. As you can see. I want to cabbage marapa ama show hell. I want it to be exactly like that. This is the first time actually I'm cooking this meal, guys. You're cooking my favorite meal, marapuka cabbage. Yes, nene. I can't remember. I know we used to eat marapuka, but I can't remember how my mother used to make marapuka. I must ask her actually. I don't remember if she made it this way, with cabbage like this, or now by a cabbage separate. Who like sure? But I must ask her. Bit of water. Yeah, I'm gonna put more spices. The spices that I put. Anyway. I'm not a shop. I'm give it more too. Yeah, it's coming along nicely, nice and thick. You know, and then another, okay, yeah, that's it on the alcohol story. But I'm just saying, let's just try to do better. Yeah? And then another story that really made me excited is that TikTok billing. I don't know if you guys knew about it. TikTok billing. I had no idea. It seems like it's trending now on TikTok because it came on my for you page, and I saw it for the first time. I didn't even know this guy. What's his name? I think it's Simpiwe. So if you don't know, now you know. Top billing is coming back in 2026, in March 2026. Yeah. I'm so excited, guys. That, you know, that show ne? If you think about it, if you are a 1K, if you think about it, and you grew up in you are South Africa, you are South African, you know that show not only did it raise us, but that show showed us like the rich side of South Africa that people are actually living, and it made me personally aspire to live a life like that. When I grew up one day, I wanted to live in those nations, like that glitz and glam of top billing. That show raised us, and yo, it had such a positive impact on me. I don't want to lie. From the presenters that presented it, the talent from that show, the, you know, that like the luxe life. That's how personally how I was introduced to the like luxury life in South Africa. I didn't know people live like that. From the beautiful houses to the events that they attended, to the trips, international trips and local trips. Amazing. The person that stands out for me that I really, really, really enjoyed her when she was presenting top billing, Jenny, I think Jenny, ne, is her name, the Portuguese girl. I know very well that she's Portuguese because that I remember about her. She's proudly Portuguese. Let's just say that. That's what I remember. Slay the people say, hey friends, how are you? How are you? How are you doing? How's Atlanta? Happy Thursday from gloomy Johannesburg, rainy Johannesburg. Wow, love it. Wow, love it so much. Yo, babe, when I saw that today, I didn't even know there's something called TikTok billing or talk billing. So TikTok billing or talk billing is this young guy who was doing TikTok billing. Like, you know, he put up like a show on TikTok similar to talk billing in an effort to bring back TikTok. You know, apparently he's been doing this for a while, and he would go to, he was just like he's a content creator basically, but going to like posh luxe places, or just creating like luxury not luxury. I don't think he only does luxury. I might be wrong, guys. I'll put his, okay, I'll put that information I think on my vlog, because I'm vlogging with this phone. I can't see. But that young boy, in an effort to bring back top billing back to our screens, he did that, and I think it eventually reached the top billing producers and SABC and whatnot, and they have they invited him out to Cape Town. And like the whole thing, guys, it's almost like a whole show. They did a presenter search. At some point he was speaking to Bonang. Bonang was very proud of the work that they did. I think they collaborated with BNG, something along those lines. It was so nice. But the most exciting thing for me after that, when I saw on that thing, was like, oh, top billing is coming back in 2026. I'm so excited. I cannot wait what they're going to show us in 2026. You know, back in the day it was something so different. We want to see what's going to happen now. And the guys are saying, and she said, Jenny D, Nene, yes, good Jenny D. No, Jenny D. I love Jenny D. I don't even see her on social media anymore. Liboom. The problem is that we're going to see all the entrepreneurs that are still in Tembi, some money on Tebele. You know what, Knox? I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing, but you are right. You are so right. We're going to see those, and not just entrepreneurs, everybody that is a scammer, everybody that steals money from the government, steals our money basically, because we are taxpayers. Any thief, any corrupt person, because those people are criminals. I don't care what we call them. All the beneficiaries. If you know that your man is out there eating government money, you are part of the syndicate, you are guilty. We are going to see them on top billing. They must do extensive vetting of these people that they're going to bring here. Ne? Because now life is different. We've got Twitter investigators that will quickly tell you if this person is a fraudster or not. Quickly, guys. Anyway, the stew's coming about nicely. So yeah, I'm so excited to see. I'm so excited to see who's gonna, replace your Jenny D's, because Jenny D was the blueprint. Your Basitsana, I think she was one of the first presenters. Ne? Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Dr. Michael Moore. I can't remember everyone, but most of those people, I wonder if they're gonna bring them back. I think right now they had a top billing reunion. That's how I saw that video on TikTok. I think they had a top billing reunion, and I said, "Girl, what do you mean?" But I'm just so excited to see that. Just really excited. But it's true. We're gonna see not just tenderpreneurs. There's other people who are also criminals in the system. They're eating and stealing government money everywhere. As long as you're a scammer and you are a beneficiary, you know very well. Or your man comes home with your wife or whoever comes home with big bags of money from where you can take bribery money to get tenders, 34 billion. Hey, eating Tombisa hospital money. Where is that money is going to? Should be helping sick people. Like, people don't have hearts, hey? But that's why bring back the show. Bring back the show, guys. Like, it's crazy, the things that are going on in this country. But what is upsetting me the most is that the politicians are not arrested. Why Lewu Cat Matlala fella in jail? All these politicians that are so... Why? Like, I don't... Like, okay, guys, maybe I don't know. Name one politician who has been arrested for corruption. One big politician. I'm not talking about small dogs, because they use those small dogs, not small dogs, big. It's so true, no? So very true. But we live in a very different era, Mama. Remember, I can't come there and claim to you for I'm Swaki Matlingos. I eat breakfast in Thailand. I fly to New York for lunch. I fly to Paris for lunch. With which money? I'm a entrepreneur. I own 2 luxury boutiques. Juang, when we know very well you're scamming, you are eating our money, you're stealing our money, basically. And so said, no accountability whatsoever. Absolutely, babe. Like, it's the most irritating thing and the most annoying thing. I appreciate the whole thing. The job that he's doing right now, this whole thing. But what's going to come out of it? I want people to be arrested, then I will take South Africa serious. I'll take this president serious. People can't come with evidence and nothing is done. All the time politicians are exposed for corruption. Exposed all the time. But I've never seen Becky Tell in jail for corruption, as an example. But anyway, guys, those are the exciting news. Let's look at our meal. My belly is coming along nicely. Oh yes, it's nice and thick. Oh yes. Yes. That's exactly how I wanted it. I wanted it to be pop like this. Oh man, I'm so excited to eat now. Yes. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on the stove for a few minutes. I don't know how long I must cook my belly for, guys. Is it the same time as pap? I don't know how long I must cook my belly for, guys. Is it the same time as pap? Or a bit longer? I think it's a bit longer, ne? I think so. Yeah, guys, but those are the 2 things that I wanted to yap about. 2 things. And my meal is almost ready. That inside there. I think I must open that one as well, so the cabbage doesn't become too soft. I love a crunchy cabbage as well. Yeah, guys, I wanted to cook a South African meal with you guys. And yep, and I did exactly that. So I think I'm going to end the live because I need to edit a vlog. We didn't have a vlog today, but we'll definitely have a vlog on Sunday. That's on per. That's on per, you guys. Let me go and catch up on the other vlogs and other things that I want to watch. It's almost 5 p.m. Yeah, when my husband gets home, the food will be ready. Love it for me. Well, I love it for him. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining the live. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining. We shall catch up again sometime next week. But I think next week I'm gonna take you guys to the gym, like in the morning. You know, when it's a bit quiet, I think I can go live comfortably when it's not so full. So I think we're gonna do that. But let's see. Let's just see how it goes. But thank you, dolls. Thank you for joining. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Let's go back to the vlog. Let me show the vlog. I'm just gonna show the vlog, but the vlog would see that I was live. Vlog, we are live. King girl, okay, no. I also want to go live on my Instagram, but not today. Maybe over the weekend. Bye, vlog. Thanks for the live. Have a lovely evening and enjoy your meal. Thank you, doll. Thank you, Lily. Thank you for joining. Enjoy your evening as well. Bye. Hi, vlog. Bye, vlog. Bye, Nene. See you guys Sunday. Bye-bye.